not us talking about sports again. This time, though, we're talking about some possibly good news. Possibly. Rihanna might be performing at this year's Super Bowl halftime show. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. So, a lot of you want me to be that guy. You want me to audition for ESPN. But no, we only talk about sports when it relates to some of our favorite celebrities, when it crosses over into pop culture news. At least this time, we can talk about something a little bit lighter than the Nia Long and Emi Udoka situation. So, according to multiple sources, they're saying that Rihanna is in talks with her team to headline this year's Super Bowl halftime show. They have been asking Rihanna for a couple of years now, all right? But we'll get into why back in 2020, Rihanna turned it down. TMZ is reporting this exclusively in regards to that we might get this information. By the time I'm done editing this video and put it out, we might actually have the information that Rihanna has signed on the dotted line to be a part of the halftime show. And we have breaking news. Literally, as I'm editing this video, talking about rumors that Rihanna might be the headliner for this year's Super Bowl halftime show, she takes to social media and posts simply her hand holding the NFL football with her caption being, period. And she better be the only headliner. She better be the only headliner. I can't tell you how, now I'm excited for this day of football game. But when I say football game, the halftime show, because I'm only going to watch the national anthem and Rihanna's performance. It's about to go down. Are you guys ready for some Rihanna? It makes complete sense because she is affiliated with Roc Nation, Jay-Z's company, and they produce the halftime show. They've been producing the halftime show for a couple of years now. Before we get into Rihanna and her team, though, Taylor Swift reportedly was the one that was going to be a part of the halftime show. They had asked her months ago. Apparently, they've asked her a few times. However, Taylor Swift has denied this, that she's not going to be performing as the halftime show headliner because she wants to finish re-recording her albums. For those that aren't fully versed on why she's re-recording her albums, because her masters were sold and then sold again. So she's re-recording her masters, okay? So she doesn't want to perform those. To me, it's smart business. I'm not going to re-record this because the Super Bowl does a tremendous, tremendous jump. They don't get paid to do the halftime show because of the leverage and the amount of sales that go up after they've done the halftime show. So Rihanna apparently is in discussion to be the halftime show headliner. It makes perfect sense. She's been teasing music for almost over a year now. When did that album come out? But I'm not like some of you. I'm not trying to rush Rihanna. Rihanna just had a baby. Rihanna apparently is still working on this album. But Rihanna doesn't have to release any new music with the halftime show. It's all about your old music. And she has some bangers. This is the only performer that has gotten me excited about the halftime show this year. Not me in the sports. Here we go. So TMZ is reporting this. They said the Super Bowl halftime show could be lit beyond words. Not them using lit. Because TMZ has learned that the NFL and Roc Nation have been in talks with Rihanna to headline. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ there have been multiple discussions with Rihanna and her team. We do not know if she's a firm go, but our sources say that the NFL may reveal who they've locked up as early as this afternoon via a tweet. Rihanna makes a lot of sense because, of course, like I said, she's a Roc Nation artist, so it's an easy call for Jay-Z. By the way, Rihanna has been teasing her new music for more than a year, and if she's ready to release it, there's no better platform than the Super Bowl halftime show. But like I said, she doesn't have to even release it. She doesn't. This could just get people warmed up for Rihanna to just be back in the industry. So according to TMZ, they said, we're told there have been also discussions with another performer, but it's not either or. In other words, there could be at least two performers on stage. They did this with J-Lo and Shakira, and you saw how that turned out. The show turned out amazing, but I agree with J-Lo. It should have been one or the other. If anything, Rihanna, I hope Rihanna brings out special guests. It should be Rihanna alone. Rihanna has the hits. Rihanna has the hits. She doesn't need anyone else. Super Bowl, hear us. And people in the chat, let me know if you think the same. We do not need a co-headliner for Rihanna. We don't. She is that girl. She has enough hits, and we need space and time to go through the hits. All right. I feel like I'm yelling. I'm passionate. All right. So they said this is interesting because you may recall Rihanna was asked a couple of years ago, back in 2020, to do the halftime show. But in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, she declined, saying this in a past interview. This is what Rihanna said. I asked Rihanna if we can discuss politics. How deep you want to get, she says. However deep you're willing to go, I say. She signals that I may proceed, and I ask if it's true that she turned down the Super Bowl halftime show in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick. She says, absolutely. I couldn't dare do that. For what? Who gains from that? Not my people. I just couldn't be a sellout. I couldn't be an enabler. There's things within that organization that I do not agree with at all. And I was not about to go and be of service to them in any way. Keep in mind, she said this before Jay-Z and Roc Nation have been involved in the halftime show and talking about the things and the issues that Colin Kaepernick was calling out by kneeling. Have things changed? You guys will let me know how you feel about the NFL and have things change. Colin Kaepernick is not playing, from what I know. Congrats to Colin Kaepernick. Have we talked about the fact that he and Nessa had a baby and she revealed that right before the MTV VMAs? Just saying. We don't talk the sports, but here we are talking the sports. Here's the thing. Again, I'm going to say this, NFL. We do not need Rihanna and another co-headliner. If anything, Rihanna will pull out. She could pull out Jay-Z. Couldn't she pull out Shakira? No, we don't need to pull out Shakira because Shakira just did it. She could pull out so many people. She can even pull out Nicki Minaj. She could pull out so many people. But I don't know if Nicki Minaj at this point in her career would want to co-headline. But if someone was going to co-headline, Nicki Minaj would be a good co-headliner. Who else do you think would be a good co-headliner at this point? Has Kelly Clarkson done the Super Bowl? If not, she should, but she's so busy. She has her daytime talk show. She has her whole career. She just got the Hollywood Walk of Fame star, our American Idol. I would love to see that. She's got some headbangers too. But Rihanna does not need another co-headliner. We need just Rihanna and some special guests. Just some special guests to come out and perform. Do you also want to hear new music at this point? I don't want Rihanna to feel rushed to put out this new music. I know, you're all saying, Kempire, she's been working on this for like 10 years. It's not rushed. It's not. But she just had the baby. I want her to transition appropriately for herself. I don't want to rush her. But I'm here for Rihanna performing at I was about to say VMAs. No, at the Super Bowl. See where my mind is? Here talking about the sports. ESPN, call me. Jokes. I'm kidding. All right? I'm here for it. I want to see Rihanna perform at the Super Bowl halftime show. And I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if new music came. If it didn't, I'm okay. I'm willing to wait, unlike some of you. Guys, I want to know your reaction to this news. Would you be open to it, or you're still like, F the NFL? You have a right to your opinion. Let's continue that conversation below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.